Good afternoon, Postal family. How's everybody doing? My name is Saeed. Welcome back to the channel. What's going on this Free Talk Thursday? Thursday is here. Warm days are here. How's everybody doing? Today's talk, I'm just having a general talk about NALC, our beloved union, and what's going on. What are they talking about behind closed doors? The major topics, and what's concerning the letter carriers right now. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do, love to do. Thanks everybody for all the support. I can't thank you guys enough for all you do for me. Keep giving me the thumbs up, smash that hype button. Thanks for all you do, guys. The communication is awesome. In the comments, of course. Love all that stuff you guys share with me. Keep it coming. Any questions that you may have, shoot them on there. I'll get to them as soon as I can. Everything I say on here is from my views, my research. I don't speak on behalf of USPS Post Office. So different things, itsy bitsy things I'm picking up about the contract right now, the negotiations. As you know, the timeline, there's 2 weeks left in this NALC contract that we're currently working on. So NALC is sending out these surveys to different members, not to everybody. Just if you see a text, they're random picking people, just how ready the membership is, towards the end of the contract, all that good stuff. So some of the major topics right now I came across is the schedule. Somebody had mentioned they're looking at different schedule variances for the carriers. Somebody had mentioned 4-day work week. What do we think about that? So 4 days on, 3 days off, 10 hours a day. That's it's not gonna work out, because if that overtime goes away, a lot of people, that's what they're continuing to stay at the post office for. That's how they survive, especially in the major cities. We've talked this several times. It's hard as it is. So if they go to a schedule, God forbid, a schedule like that, people are definitely gonna go elsewhere. You can't live off of 40 hours. That is if you're topped out already. And, some of the newer folks, they're definitely gonna look elsewhere, because the only reason they're sticking around is that overtime gets them over the hump, or barely does. But it's better any day better than that just 40 hours. Now, if you're topped off, that's a different story. You bring in the money, you're good. But even in the major cities, even if you're topped off, they're with the expenses, everything, inflation, everything has gone so high that even if you're topped off, you're looking at overtime and different things here and there on your day off. I know people on their day off, they're doing DoorDash. So things are rough right now, and the NALC contract, they are not concerned about our pay at all. They think we make a lot of money, and they're looking at other small things that really don't matter to the carrier base. So different things popping up on the contract, and that's what we're talking about. A schedule change. We got different benefits that they're targeting. So it's a time of the year when they need to get together and favor the carriers, and do what we want. But that's not gonna happen. So they're just they're wasting time. These 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks, what do we expect to happen? Are they gonna give us a tentative agreement? No, it's gonna probably be somewhere another month or so. So that's the thing that's going on right now. They popped up with that schedule preference, and a lot of different things. That carrier, I just also wanted to share. There's a carrier, some news came out about he got in trouble with he was making decent money at the post office, but he decided to get in the stock market, and he invested a lot of money, and he got in trouble. They found like 100 grand, something like that. in his car. He was arrested. So just a topic out of the NALC negotiations that I ran into, just free talk, so that's what we're looking at right now. And also NALC, of course, they're discussing the two tables. Very important right now. A lot of you say that that they're not going to do anything with that two table set. I also think that, but it's very difficult to go to table one. But it can be achieved if they want to. He is Renfroe is the president. He can demand certain things. All he does is he brings them out, and then if USPS says no, that's it. He shuts up. He doesn't get up and fight for the carrier base. So sad that we have a leader like that, not at all fighting. That's where the two other candidates come in. Caref, you guys continue to tell me I should switch to Caref. I'm with Henry, and my reason to defend him is that yes, he's up there. He's the vice president. He makes also six figures, but he's never had the top office. He's never been allowed in different negotiations. A lot of you say, well, he got in trouble a while ago. That's, we like to leave things in the past. So did Renfroe. He got in big trouble in New Orleans, drunk driving, all that stuff. So everybody's not perfect, and they have their records. What I'm saying is he needs to have the main office be the president. Then what he does, then judge him. Not before even he gets into the main office. But on the other hand, Mike Caref, props to him, man. I always say that. I respect him dearly, what he stands for. Fighting for the carriers, his ideas. He's an awesome guy. They're going to be neck and neck. I always say it's going to come down to the ballots, few ballots that's going to make the difference. We'll see how that goes. But right now, the top priority is the bargaining, what is being discussed behind closed doors. Like I said, they came out with a survey asking people different things. The recent survey that was released, I think, few days ago, I haven't got a hold of that, what was discussed in it. But the one topic was that the schedule, the 4-day schedule, 10 hours a day, that's a big no-no. I'm not buying that. I'm not going for that. Like I said, a lot of us depend on that overtime that haven't maxed out yet. A lot of the new folks, they're also looking at the CCA position, trying to make it all career workforce. So they want to hire, as soon as you get hired, they want to make you a PTF instead of the CCA, eliminate the CCA. So that's mixed reactions on that one. People, once they come in, nowadays, basically, they're looking at what benefits they have. So if you're a PTF, once you come out of the 2-week training class, you have certain benefits, and that's going to encourage them to stay rather than, quit and go somewhere else, because, they know they have to do the year and a half, 2 years, 2 years and a half, whatever it may be. That depends on your individual market, individual district, how much they're hiring at the time you're available. So for me, I'd say that is a good idea, changing everybody to PTF as soon as they're hired. Give them more encouragement to stay with us. A lot of people, like I said, they're looking at the time they have to do as a CCA. That's a long time. They want to start earning with benefits. Obviously, who wouldn't? All of us that did those 2 years, 2.5 years as a CCA, it was really rough without any benefits. All those holidays that we had to work. Who doesn't want that? Just come in as a PTF, you get some benefits. Your wage is higher. Well, wage, everybody needs it to be higher with the inflation going up. So on top of that, another thing, the 204B, they're trying to eliminate. That's on the management side. 204Bs is acting supervisor position. They want to have all supervisors, not sit-ins for supervisors. That's what 204Bs are. If a regular supervisor cannot cover some post, they bring in a 204B, which generally is a good idea. It gives the opportunity for certain carriers to experience what it is like being a supervisor. But we go through so many changes. This is one of them, that they're trying to eliminate the CCA position. They're trying to eliminate the 204B position. So it's it just depends who's doing the 204B. There's some good ones, carriers sitting in. So it's one of us. So they get to experience what it's like, the pressures of being a supervisor. So them taking this position away really doesn't do anything for the carriers. We're looking at our bottom line, our wage increases, and the general stress right now, what the postmaster has issued, the warning, the money running out, and trying to get that government bailout. These different things are going on right now within our organization. So different things. Just wanted to bring you up to date. What I came across, the major issues, what they're offering in that survey, the 4-day work week with 40 hours a day. That's everybody's gonna say no to that. I mean, unless you're a senior, you're about to retire, you might agree on it. But the whole membership, also a lot of folks that I know are trying to get out of the NALC just in general. There's a big process you have to go through, fill out a form and send it to certified mail, different parties. If you calculate, it's like $900 a year that we're giving to NALC from your membership dues. So and that amount, it keeps going up too. And then you have to take into consideration, why are you giving this amount? With everything being so expensive, we can surely, who can use $850, $900 a year? Tell me that. All of us can. Now, what keeps us in the union? Different things. Just seeing what this union is going to do for us in the long run. Just the hope of a better president coming in there. That's what keeps, I guess, people hanging on to paying those dues. No way, shape, or form is NALC anything near union. Teamsters. Teamsters is up there. Some compare with Teamsters. We're no comparison. They do their stuff very strong. That Teamsters union is very strong. They get it done. UPS, you top out in 4 years. And here we're looking at 12 and a half, 13. That's another topic. Getting topped off in less amount. That's a big talking issue in the negotiations right now. So, the 12 and a half, 13 years in 2026 is really bad. Everyone that wants that change. They're saying 8 years. That's even a lot. Like I just said, UPS is in 4 years. You're topped off. That's insane. Just hearing that is insane. Topped off in 4 years. If you're breaking your back in UPS, that's well worth it. You're at top pay, and I'm guessing they make more than 40 an hour, probably so. So if you can break your back in UPS, you're making very decent money. But UPS, they don't have no time for family. Their work days are really long. I mean, I've seen UPS drivers break their back all their career. Then once they retire, they're always this surgery, this knee replacement, this hip replacement, back has issues. So it's a give or take. If you want to work that hard, I know a lot of folks, UPS drivers that are doing it constantly. They're happy. They know that the money they're making, they're saving for their future. It's gonna be there in their retirement. So that's something we aim at as UPS carriers as well. We want to retire with everything set up for us. We have a good retirement check Right now, as you know, the first contribution from USPS has stopped. This is going on 3 weeks now, and they're just blaming no funds left, running out of funds within less than half a year. So, you know, different topics I wanted to touch on this afternoon that I've come across. That 4-day work week with 10 hours is the most ridiculous. I mean, that's something a private company does, you know, to give folks the 3-day off. But ours is not going to be in a row, of course. You know that. It's going to be that Saturday and then either Tuesday here, Thursday, stuff like that. They are never going to give us anything back to back. So that's one of the topics. Like I said, they're trying to get rid of the CCA positions. That's another talking point. Going away with that 204B and, you know, testing out in the survey what we say in that survey to them. So different talking points, different things they're looking at behind closed doors. Like I said, 2 weeks coming up on the contract. Once the contract ends, then you know, we'll start in that back pay, because you know, if you work without contract, you know, last time it was 700 days. So God help us what it will be this time around. So different things wanted to discuss shortly here on this Thursday. Beautiful day, by the way. Granted, it's in the high 80s now. Temps have arisen, and the ones with LLVs, you all know what I'm talking about. Bringing in that ice waters, 4 or 5, whatever we do. Keep cool. The mist fan is very handy. The wet towel, we don't need the wet towel right now. That's in like July, August, that type of heat. But I don't know, the weatherman was saying it's going to be less humid where I'm at least this year around. The El Nino effect, whatever they call it, La Nina. And hopefully they're right, because last year was scorching hot, man. Last year was bad, very extreme heat. We lost a few members of the Postal family in that heat. So we wanna always pray for betterment of the carrier craft. Anyways, that's it for this video. Just wanted to bring out certain things that are being discussed in the NALC bargaining right now. Certain things we gotta look forward to, and they're not concentrating on our pay, sadly enough. So that's it for this one, everybody. Please take care of yourselves. Always be on the lookout. Once you go out, do these routes, you know, be safe out there. Anyways, that's it. Until next time, MailmanSyed out. Take care, guys.